everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. Two NBA greats, Grant Hill and Steve Smith, our analysts tonight, with our reporter, Allie LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson. Let's see some of the numbers here for OG Anunoby.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Well, this one's about to get going, but first, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Fred VanVleet, a first-time All-Star in 2021, said of his journey, quote, "It's like a movie storyline, just scratching and clawing, all the work and the sacrifices. I'm always going to have this great perspective that allows me to navigate differently and helps me succeed." Brian?
Allie, his toughness and IQ, a big factor for them. Thanks for that. And you know, Grant, a positive trend in this league right now. Teams would rather risk losing a game than sacrifice a player's health.
Well, it's all about a player's health, BA, when it's all said and done. A player with minor injuries are usually held out now, sometimes even against their own will. A much different situation than when I was playing many years ago.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Zach LaVine out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Caruso in at the shooting guard position. And for Toronto, the forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. Now here's Siakam. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He's such a long wing player. Pascal Siakam can operate down low.
Beverley finds DeRozan, picked by Vucevic. Puts it up from 15, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Pirtle. Outside Anunoby. Here's Siakam, and he lays it up and in.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
About a minute into this first quarter. Barnes against LaVine. And here is DeRozan. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. Outside Barnes. Good on the bucket.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
LaVine with a screen on Siakam. Pulls up at the elbow. Hits wide right, hits off the rim.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Denied by DeRozan.
With that leaping ability of DeRozan, he can go get it.
For Chicago, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. LaVine passes to DeRozan. Over Pirtle, and DeRozan gets it to go. On the assist by LaVine. DeRozan's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game. Siakam outside. Pass to VanVleet. Barnes the screen. VanVleet with it. He's picked up by LaVine. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
It's rare for an undrafted player to make an impact, but Fred VanVleet has earned his spot in the league. The 6th man on a title team back in 2019, and he's become an all-star.
That free throw good from VanVleet. Well, Smitty, VanVleet's become an all-star. Is he the best undrafted player in the NBA, you think?
Well, B.A., Ben Wallace is the standard. A multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year winner. Champions like Bruce Bowen and Udonis Haslem, they're right up there. But Fred VanVleet has a chance when it's all said and done to be the best.
Now here's LaVine. 27 points his last game. Vucevic against Pirtle. Vucevic gets the bucket.
Strong through contact. Vucevic gets it done.
Pass to Pirtle. Back to Van Vliet. Now Siakam. Back to Pirtle. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vucevic. And over the last month, here's a look at the big men who have shot the ball the best from outside the arc. A growing trend in today's NBA. Pascal Siakam, 4th.
And these bigs have refined their games to the point where they're a threat to score from anywhere on the floor.
To have big men like these who can give you points from inside and outside gives teams an added dimension that teams love to have.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. 17-foot shot on the way. No good, a bit long that time. For Toronto, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Oh, some solid D from DeRozan. Beverly, the pass to DeRozan. There's a screen. Shot clock at 6. 11 feet out. Siakam pulls down the board. The Raptors with a lead. And there's the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. To the middle. Here's DeRozan. Excellent D there from Siakam.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Anunoby, a screen on Caruso. Back to Siakam. To the paint. Vucevic with a steal. DeRozan with the ball. Siakam covering. The Bulls with another miss.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Here's Anunoby. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Much improved footwork, and he's already strong. Anunoby getting it done inside.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. As we approach the postseason, let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You take a look at the Raptors. The season is winding down. They sit 9th on the outside looking in currently. And, of course, the Bulls only 2 spots back.
You know, for the Raptors, they had some lofty goals to start the year, but they may not have the roster to hang with the league's elite teams.
I thought this might happen. Confidence can take you a long way, but you also have to have the talent to back it up.
Now here's Beverly. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's DeRozan. Drives to the hoop. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Fred Van Vliet.
DeRozan just keeps getting better. Incredible longevity. Started every game after his rookie season.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. And Smitty talking about DeRozan, a key piece to this team, no doubt.
You know, B.A., he just continues to improve his skill set. Already an elite scorer, now sharing the ball more than he has in his career. Also doing some dirty work on the boards, too.
DeRozan hits them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Siakam outside. Over DeRozan. Siakam gets the bucket. Siakam's got 6 points.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Beverly, the pass to DeRozan. Vucevic, a screen on Turtle from about 19. And that's his 3rd bucket at 8 attempts.
DeMar DeRozan's bread and butter. He has a great feel from the mid-range.
Pass to Barnes. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Picked by Vucevic. And that's a foul called on Jakob Poeltl. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Beverly, the pass to Levine. Now Vucevic. DeRozan outside. Picked by Vucevic. 6 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine.
Good physicality inside from Vooch. He's not afraid to mix it up with the defender.
Van Vliet against Beverly. Kicks it out to Barnes. Picked by Poeltl. Barnes passes to Poeltl. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Poeltl's got his second basket on the night.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The Bulls have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Here's Beverly, and he drives in. Blocked! Siakam with it, guarded by Vucevic. Siakam, pass to Van Vliet. Outside Barnes. Outside Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Siakam. Shoots over Vucevic. And it's Chicago with a board. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Oh boy, throughout the game, they got after it defensively and forced a lot of turnovers too.
They had active hands on the defensive end, and it paid off. A lot of easy baskets and transitions because of that.
Now here's Van Vliet. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game.
Fred's a bit of a streak shooter from out there, but when he's feeling it, he's deadly.
Here's Caruso. They trail by 9. Vucevic, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Caruso. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And about Caruso, he's not a stat stuffer, Smitty, but he does everything.
No doubt about that, B.A. Not flashy on the court, but at the end of the night, he's done a little bit of everything. The ultimate floor general.
And he makes a first. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Both shots good from the stripe. Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
Here's Dosunmu. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Drummond, a screen on Achua. Pass to Dosunmu. Drummond with the ball. He's guarded by Barnes. Caruso outside. Let's go with a 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Alex Caruso's off-the-ball action is excellent.
The Raptors with a lead. Van Vliet outside. The kick out to Young. Pass to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Caruso. He's got 5. Trent outside. The 3 is up. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. And it's a 10-point Raptor lead.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
It's tipped. Barnes against Levine. Here's Trent. Good work defensively by Caruso.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Now Levine, looking for his first basket, still in this one. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Precious Achiuwa picks one up.
Zach LaVine has so much talent, and people just want more. But you can't argue that he produces in so many areas.
That free throw good from Levine.
You know Zach LaVine's never averaged fewer than double-digit points in his career, but he didn't get picked for the All-Star team until his 7th season.
White, he's checked in for Caruso. Both free throws good from Levine. You know, one area where Levine improved in his first All-Star season was efficiency, Smitty.
You're correct. The scoring totals were always impressive, but his effective shooting percentage took a big jump up. Zach's playing the smartest basketball of his career.
And when you watch the way Trent Jr. can take over a game, just a gifted scorer who can explode once he gets going, he's impossible to slow down.
And with Trent Jr., he very much is a microwave scorer, Grant.
Oh, he heats up in an instant, B.A. A bit of a streaky shooter overall. I would like to see him round out his inside game to find new ways to score if his shot isn't there.
That's good from Trent.
Sons of NBA players like Gary Trent Jr., they grow up around the game, and they have a deep understanding of basketball.
The Bulls making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Trent hits them both.
Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
Here's DeSumo. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. White can't hit.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Trent, the pass to Young. Trent against White. Clock at 6. Here's Van Vliet. And that one's on target from the wing. Van Vliet's got 7. It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end, Grant.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of.
DeSumo for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
And for those who criticize Drummond facilitating, I say rewatch that play. He's improving.
Trent, the pass to Barnes. Achiuwa with a screen on Williams. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And you have to admit, their work in the paint has been exceptional.
That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes. He went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
The line for Toronto. Scotty Barnes. One shot.
Here's DeSumo. There's 49 seconds left in the first. Jones, the pass to White. Over Trent. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Inside, Achiuwa. Achiuwa with the dunk.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Chicago has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Here's White. And he also played a big role in their last game with Washington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fade away. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. It's the Raptors. They lead by 14. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Raptors, this has been a game they've wanted to have.
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
The Bulls shooting just 35% from the floor. On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Patrick Williams. Then it's Kobe White. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Beverly in at the point guard position. 6 on the shot clock. Here's DeRozan. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And there's the strength we talk about with DeRozan. Converting through contact, absolutely terrific.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Raptors.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
That's good from DeRozan. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, BA, when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. When you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Now here's DeRozan. From about 19, that one is off.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Trent for 3. And the Raptors, another 3.
I love watching the three-point ability of Gary Trent Jr. He's someone you got to lock up on the perimeter.
Vucevic, a screen on Achua. Pass to Vucevic. Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. Vucevic has got 6.
Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
And it's Trent penetrating, and he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
For Chicago, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Williams. Williams, a screen on Trent. It's stolen by Trent. Down low. Achua with the dunk.
Gary Trent Jr. with great awareness, finding a guy with a better shot.
Here's Beverly. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And here is Vucevic. Achua with a rebound. The Raptors have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's Van Vliet. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
He's always been confident. When Fred Van Vliet started to get minutes, it all came together.
Picked by Vucevic. DeRozan with the ball. Now guarded by Achua. Good work there as it goes. DeRozan's got 5 points in the quarter.
Very clever how he creates space against the bigger defender.
And that's tough to do from the mid-range because help can come from anywhere, but he beats everyone to the punch.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 9. They get it back. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim. And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
No good on that one. Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Achua. Levine, he's checked in for Chicago. Caruso comes in for White. And the second free throw is good. And Chicago has possession, trailing by 17. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Smitty, what you like about this Bulls offense, they tend to take good shots.
Reason why, BA, they've got veteran scorers who are disciplined, patient. It's difficult for defenses to speed them up.
First one at the line is good.
You really wouldn't know what size he is because Patrick Beverley gives you toughness at that point guard position, and he's physical.
Both free throws good from Beverley. And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
Now here's DeRozan. 13 points in the game. Good. Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. And again, Toronto, no good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Beverley, the pass to DeRozan. Six to shoot, to the inside. It's stolen. Vucevic against Van Vliet. Trent with it. He's got 10. Beverley with a steal. Now here's Levine. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Well, Grant, one thing Levine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
The Raptors making a switch here. Pirtle's checked in.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
And Toronto calls time here. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
Right side. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Trent's got 12 points in the game.
With more minutes, Gary Trent Jr. has shown that he could be a pure scorer.
The Bulls have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Levine. Beverly, a screen on Trent. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Levine's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Trent. The shot, no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way, and it's the Bulls' ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Caruso finds Levine. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Toronto has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's Siakam. Rebound by the Bulls. Tipped. It's stolen by Trent. Pass to Pirtle. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Great strength from Jakob Pirtle, able to take the hit and still score. Impressive.
Barnes, he's checked in for Trent. Dragic is checked in for Chicago.
Jakob Pirtle, shooting 1.
And that one falls for Pirtle.
You know, the first player ever drafted out of Austria. Jakob Pirtle is blazing his own path, inspiring a new wave of basketball players.
Now here's Dragic. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. You know, Pirtle's country of Austria, they've never qualified for the games or world championships, Smitty.
You're right, B.A. And I know he really carries the flag for Austrian hoops. But the game is growing there because of Jakob Pirtle. Look at what Dirk did for their neighbors in Germany.
And he drops the first.
He still knows how to score the basketball. Goran Dragic has a lot left in the tank.
Both good from the line that time. The Raptors have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Caruso against Anunoby. Pass to Van Vliet. Pirtle with a screen on Dragic. Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle. Shoots over Vucevic. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Levine. 7 points in the game. Vucevic, a screen on Barnes. And here's Vucevic, covered by Pirtle. Tries yet again. Vucevic gets the bucket.
An absolute force on the offensive glass. Vuce works hard to impact the game any way he can.
Time called here. The Raptors decide to talk it over. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
Van Vliet finds Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Over Dragic. And the basket by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Drummond, a screen on Siakam. Here's DeRozan. And there's another one for the Bulls.
Took him a while to get going, but here in the second quarter, he's found his rhythm.
Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle. Anunoby with it. Van Vliet outside. Shot from the top of the key. And another basket for Toronto.
Off the screen, going to work. Van Vliet just puts out so much effort in everything he does.
Outside Levine. Back to Caruso. Drummond with the screen. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
An area of his game that Caruso continues to work on. Nice to see him knocking him down.
Barnes passes to Van Vliet. The shot won't fall, so the Bulls will take it the other way. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all of the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie. Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 13. And Van Vliet again missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
DeRozan against Siakam. And it's DeRozan missing. Toronto has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. It's Barnes on the wing. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist with that last one. Chicago has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Dragic finds Drummond. On the wing, Levine. He's guarded by Barnes. Drummond, the screen on Barnes. Here's Levine. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Here's Barnes. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Cavs in Cleveland. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Achua's checked in for Toronto. Williams is checked in for Chicago. The Sumu comes in for Caruso.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Raptors, Scotty Barnes. At the line for 1.
That free throw good from Barnes.
The confidence of Scotty Barnes' game is pretty inspiring. Even against savvy veteran opponents, he believes in his own abilities and he gets it done.
Oh, rejected by Pirtle. Van Vliet against Dragic. And here's Anunoby, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game.
And if you're the coach, you love to see this. Anunoby creating for someone else.
Here's the Sumu. 15-point game. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Williams passes to Drummond. Van Vliet against Dragic. 5 on the clock. Pass to Levine. The Sumu for 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine.
For 3.
Levine's got 3 assists in the game. 59 seconds left in the first half of this one. Achua with a screen on Dragic. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
That's what they want from Patrick. Active, aggressive, in-your-face defense.
Dragic outside. Pass to Levine. Inside. Here's the Sumu. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. The Sunmu's got 5 points in the quarter. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Van Vliet against Dragic. Now here's Van Vliet. The D's right on him. Pirtle with a screen on Dragic. And the basket by Van Vliet.
This coaching staff has the utmost confidence in Fred Van Vliet, and he's really cooking tonight.
Fred Van Vliet has been on display for the Raptors, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Okay, let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Chicago Bulls.
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys were getting burned on the perimeter. They wouldn't put a hand up, as my man used to say, hand down, man down. Oh, you got to get some help. That pretty much covers everything, Ernie. Shaq, you think they played their best?
No way, no way.
And now let's talk about that first half. A look at the top performers from both teams so far.
They've been assertive at the offensive end, willing and able to shoulder the scoring for their teams.
Yeah, they put on a show for us, Shaq. You know, it's something we kind of expected, but two great competitors are really going at it.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, you have to like what we're seeing from DeMar DeRozan.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last two quarters.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Now here's Caruso. Here's Vucevic. It doesn't go for him. Pirtle with some nice D.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
To the paint. And stolen by Caruso. Anunoby against DeRozan. Pass to Vucevic. Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. Vucevic has got 10 points.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
VanVleet, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
That's tough from VanVleet. Able to take the hit and keep working through it.
And when you look at VanVleet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
Fred VanVleet. One shot.
That free throw good from VanVleet. And VanVleet, a very solid defender at his position, Greg.
Not great length, but strong as any, BA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now Beverly. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from 14.
Since entering the league, Jakob Poeltl has vastly improved on defense, developing into an anchor on that end of the floor.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Oh, Siakam with the block. Barnes finds Siakam. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Beverly. On the wing, DeRozan tries it from 16, and there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
The Raptors have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's VanVleet, 19 points in the game. A shot from the mid-range, misses off the right iron.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
On the wing, Levine. He's guarded by Barnes. Beverly, the pass to Levine. Three-pointer, no good.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Here's Barnes. That one's wide left. Well, Chicago's shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. DeRozan passes to Beverly. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Raptors making a change here. Trent's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your RAPTORS, here is Trent Jr.
Beverly against Van Vliet. Beverly with it. 4 on the clock. Down low. Pirtle with the block.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Barnes passes to Pirtle. Trent outside. Van Vliet outside. And again, Toronto no good. And the Bulls shooting a low 29% since halftime. They set the pick. Here's DeRozan. Knocks down the 18-footer. DeRozan's got 4 points this quarter.
Nice read on that play by DeRozan. Came off the pick and took what the defense gave him.
Beverly against Van Vliet. And Trent the bucket on the assist by Van Vliet. Trent's got 14 points for the game.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they executed.
Now here's Caruso. Give him 8. From outside, off the mark. Siakam outside. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Siakam. Now Trent. Fades. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 8 rebounds in the game. Now Caruso. Now here's DeRozan. He's got 21. Over Siakam. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Siakam, the pass to Barnes. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Defensive foul. Patrick Beverly. Second personal foul.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And another thing that's impressed me has been their consistency with their two-point jump shots, getting it done from the mid-range.
Young, he's checked in for Toronto. Boucher comes in for Siakam. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's DeRozan. Cashes in the 12-footer. DeRozan's got 23.
The man is not timid. DeRozan's become one of the game's more prolific scorers, and he's showing it all tonight.
Van Vliet against Beverly. Basket's good. Van Vliet's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
And for the Bulls, they're shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Vucevic, screen on Barnes. Fires from the wing. Yep, that one's good.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Boucher, a screen on Beverly. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Knocks down the long J. He's got 24.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third 3 of the game for him, first in this half.
Van Vliet against White. Back to Beverly. Up top White. Over Van Vliet. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Van Vliet finds Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Trent on the wing. Van Vliet outside from downtown. Rebound by the Bulls. DeRozan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Into the lane. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year, almost 300 more than anyone else.
Achua's checked in for Toronto. Andre Drummond is checked in for Chicago. DeSumo comes in for Beverly. And Grant DeRozan, high volume from the mid-range and extremely accurate.
You know, B.A., he consistently makes about half those shots. And defensively, you know that's his favorite area. But his ball handling and vertical negate anything you throw at him.
Now here's Trent. He's got 14. Takes a 13-footer. Drummond grabs the miss. For Chicago, they've gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Here's DeSumo, guarded by Van Vliet. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
This is no surprise. With his athleticism, DeRozan, one of the league's best at getting to the line.
DeMar DeRozan at the line for 2.
First one falls.
I mean, a terrific free throw shooter, DeRozan, really pushes the action, looking to score and or get fouled.
Williams is checked in for Chicago. And so he hits both. Toronto has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Trent outside. Achua with a screen on White. Back to Van Vliet. Cans it with nobody near him. Van Vliet's got 10 points in just the second half.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Here's DeSumo. Give him 8 points now. Williams a screen on Boucher. Here's DeRozan. Achua with a rebound. Toronto has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And here's Trent. He's got 14. Here's Van Vliet to the middle. Boucher. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
Hard to match up with Boucher inside, especially when he's trying to score.
At the line for Toronto, Chris Boucher, taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
You know, from what I've heard, Chris Boucher has a great attitude about his game, and he always looking for ways to improve.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. And the Bulls also making a change. Dragic is checked in for DeRozan. And Boucher drops them both.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Dragic outside. DeSumo on the wing. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Trent on the wing. 14 points for him. Outside Barnes. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
He has all the tools. Scotty getting things done.
Now Dragic. Outside White. Drummond with the screen. White with it, and it's Boucher picking him up. Just 5 on the clock. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, one thing about Kobe White, he has shown promise with his athleticism and shot creation. All he needs now is consistency.
That's good from White. Well, for White, he's still putting in the work, continuing to develop as a player.
And you can see it in his game. He's more confident, using his speed to get downhill. He's playing off his shot, and White has really made strides on the defensive end.
White hits them both.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
The Raptors have gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. Pass to Barnes. And Williams over to help. Boucher finds Anunoby. Shoots over to Sumu. Anunoby can't get it to go. And the Bulls shooting a disappointing 38%. The Sumu can't hit. Toronto has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. It's Barnes on the wing. Doesn't go for him. Now Chicago takes it the other way. DeSumo on the wing. Anunoby covering. Dragic outside. Over Achua. No good off the back of the rim. Toronto's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Anunoby passes to Achua. Achua with a screen on Dragic. And it's Achua. That time on the assist from Anunoby. Anunoby's got 3 assists now in this one. And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Now here's Dragic. To the paint. It's stolen by Barnes. And now the Raptors on the break. And that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
Doesn't get any easier than this for Barnes. An absolute problem in transition.
Chicago has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Outside White. Williams a screen on Barnes. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Shooting for Chicago, Cody White at the line for 2.
That's good from White.
Kobe White might be new to the league, but he doesn't play like it. Confidence and ability are beyond his years.
White hits them both. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter here. Pass to Achua. Outside Anunoby. To the inside. Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And for Chicago, they're shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Here's White. Yep, that one goes. White's got 6 points.
Look at Kobe White attack and adjusting to contact. Beautiful play.
Here's Trent. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Goran Dragic.
14 foul. At the line for Toronto, Gary Trent Jr. 2 shots.
That's good from Trent. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 8 seconds left to play in the third. Levine with it. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Toronto Raptors. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be back in a moment. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And for Chicago, let's take a look. Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. Alex Caruso is out there with Patrick Beverly. And it's Levine in at the 3. And in this era, we see some stars asking out, saying we don't have enough to win. Smitty, that's not the old school approach, is it?
It's not, BA, but what I would tell you now was totally different than the past. It's the length of contract. You have players now and teams have the option after 1, 2, or 3 years, so it definitely will be a lot of movement.
And he knocks down the first one. Hits both from the stripe. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Beverly outside. Pass to Levine. Lets the 3 fly. The shot, no good. And it's Toronto taking it the other way.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Siakam, no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Now here's Williams. Caruso outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Vucevic. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Alex Caruso, he can make that pass in his sleep.
A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Trent against Beverly. here's Trent. Tight defense on him. Out to the wing. Siakam, left side. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Vucevic with a steal. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Chicago Bulls. On Wednesday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit to take on the Pistons. Then on Friday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. First one falls for him. Recently, we've seen a few super teams put together, but it hasn't always been an automatic recipe for success, Smitty.
Well, BA, a lot of times you see those super teams on paper. It's all about execution on the floor. And the biggest factor that sometimes hampers super teams is health, and that could be a big factor in upsetting your plans.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. DeRozan against Siakam. Over DeRozan, and it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Showing that electric speed and quickness, LaVine pushes the action, draws contact.
At the line for the Bulls, Zach LaVine. 2 shots.
That free throw good from LaVine. Both free throws good from LaVine. Toronto's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Siakam outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Trent outside. Pass to Siakam. 6 to shoot. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
Anunoby finds Siakam. Back to Anunoby. And here's Van Vliet. Trent outside. Pirtle with a screen on LaVine. Trent, the pass to Pirtle. Vucevic with a steal. Here's Beverly. Count the basket.
You talk about a player who never backs down. Beverly unbothered by the good D.
Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle. Now Anunoby. He's guarded by Caruso. Now here's Siakam. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. And the Raptors lead by 18. For Chicago, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Back to LaVine. The shot comes out. Siakam with the defensive effort. Toronto has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Trent right side. Knocked loose. With the 10-footer. And the shot goes.
Strong finish. Siakam with great balance. Able to complete the play through contact.
LaVine passes to DeRozan. Fires from 14. And the power finish by Vucevic.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Toronto has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Van Vliet. Just 5 on the clock. Down low. Here's DeRozan. Oh, a nice D from Anunoby.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Inside, here's Trent. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
I'm so impressed with the strength of Gary Trent Jr. Excellent at staying in control of his shot.
The Bulls have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Caruso against Anunoby. Vucevic, a screen on Siakam. And the basket by DeRozan. DeRozan's got 15 points here in the second half.
He has gotten into a terrific groove here, trying to wheel his team back into this.
Pass to Van Vliet. Launches a 3. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
The Bulls have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Here's DeRozan. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures in different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
Now here's DeRozan, and that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Beverly, a screen on Siakam. Clock at 6.
The speed of Gary Trent Jr. makes it tough to get around him. He works hard to stay right in front of you.
Caruso against Anunoby. Pass to Van Vliet. Beyond the arc. He drops it from range. Van Vliet's got 6 points in the quarter.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Now DeRozan. Driving to the basket. Beverly outside. And again, no good by Chicago.
Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
And he drops the first. Boy, viewership numbers are on the rise. NBA business is booming. I guess it's a good time to own a piece, eh, Grant?
Hey, B.A., you said it best. The league is in great shape. We have great leadership, talent. It's an exciting time, and I think the league has more growth globally in the years to come.
Both free throws good from Anunoby.
Though he's still polishing the skill set, Anunoby has the size and versatility that every team wants out of his wings.
Here's Dosunmu. Drummond to screen on Trent. And he's going for the lob! And Drummond with the jam!
So gifted. Drummond soars through the air, then explodes on the finish.
Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Trent outside. Down low. That's good from Van Vliet. And the assist from Trent. Trent's got 4 assists now tonight.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now here's Dragic. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Chicago ball.
Both teams deciding to change it up. The ball's knocked loose. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. When a team is underperforming, coaches are often the first people called into question. Is that fair, Smitty?
In some cases it is fair, but I'll break it down like this, BA. It always starts at the top. From coaching to your best players, they're always going to get the blame.
Siakam with it, guarded by Vucevic. The 3 from Barnes, it's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got 5 assists tonight.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had 1 triple in the first half, now has his second.
Here's Dosunmu. Pass to Levine. Jones with a screen on Barnes. And here's Caruso. Shot clock at 5. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Cutting his way through defenders, Caruso somehow gets it done inside.
For Toronto, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Jones against Siakam. To the paint. With some arc. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle. And that's a double-double for him now.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Chicago's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Vucevic. Over Pirtle. And too long on the shot. The Raptors have gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the fourth quarter. Back to Barnes. Now here's Van Vliet. The shot from the low post is good. Van Vliet's got 10 points in the quarter.
What agility from Fred Van Vliet in the paint, zipping around the defense.
Pass to Levine. And we know the big markets draw free agents. As a player, how different can that experience be from the big city to the smaller market?
Well, we know it's a big difference. And obviously there's been this old adage that big city wins more. But we've had some teams from smaller markets step up and win a championship like the Milwaukee Bucks.
Here's Anunoby following the bucket by the Bulls. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
Here's Dosunmu. It's stolen by Barnes. Pass to Van Vliet. Caruso against Anunoby. Siakam outside. Van Vliet with it. 6 on the shot clock. And the ball out of play. The Bulls will have it. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
And for Chicago, they're shooting 41% here in the fourth.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Raptors.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And so they'll chalk up another win and put themselves at 31 wins on the year.
And big-time bragging rights won today, just grabbing that season series.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Fred Van Vliet.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
And he makes a first. Well, Smitty, instant replay is here to stay. A big part of the game. How has it impacted the NBA, you think?
Well, I think fans and players love that you get it right during crunch time. The one thing I think that can help is to speed up replay. That's what everybody is complaining about.
And so Vucevic nails both of them.
He's a steady double-double threat. Vooch continues to be a productive big man with an impressive skill set.
Now here's Van Vliet. Oh, there's the alley! Vucevic with a steal! To the inside. Hey, great communication on the lob.
No way Dragic misses that wide open man. He plays good heads-up basketball.
Toronto's gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the fourth. Van Vliet against Dragic. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And so here is Chicago after the basket by Toronto. Dragic passes to Jones. Toronto grabs the miss. Now here's Van Vliet. "24 seconds left in the final quarter." Yes, it's good.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And here's Dragic. Pass to Williams. Jones from outside. Here's DeSumo. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Hey there, I'm here with Pascal Siakam. The shots were falling for you tonight. How'd you like the flow offensively?
I like it. You know, we play for each other like we always do. Move the ball around, get the open shots. And today, they went in, so we got to continue to play.
It's helpful when it goes in. Thanks so much, Pascal.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us. Last but not least, here is your New Balance Player of the Game, Fred Van Vliet.